Well, lads, it's happening. One of the biggest pains in life is when deep down you have goals, or you want to live a certain way, you want a certain life, you want to do something with your one life, and you know what you want, how you want to live, and what you want to do on this earth and on this plane of existence. And there isn't really anything stopping you from living this way. You know, you can play the game of life and do whatever you want because you're inherently free as a human soul. Maybe you don't have the full thing, the full plan laid out, but you don't know what you want. You don't know step by step exactly what needs to be done to achieve what you want to achieve and live out this way. But you do know what you want. But you stay still. You stay still. And time keeps passing faster and faster. And you aren't moving any closer towards what you want. And you know you don't have forever. And it eats you alive. It makes you miserable. It makes you feel small and weak and sometimes kind of hate life. Like you can't enjoy anything. You know, like no matter what else you do, you always feel like you're wasting your life because you feel something's wrong. Because you know what you need to do to have what you want, but you aren't doing it. And you do know, because again, you don't need to know everything. No one knows everything. All the people on this earth, not one of them knows everything or how their life's going to plan it. Not to my knowledge anyway, because I definitely don't know everything. So I don't know if somebody out there does. But it doesn't matter because you don't need to know. You just need an idea, a gut feeling. You need to sit down and have a talk with yourself and discover what it is that needs to happen for what you need to do to get what you want. How you want to live this life and what matters to you. What's inside of you that needs to come out. Who you are. And you just need to be brave enough to discover that. And there won't ever be a perfect time to do it. There won't ever be a time where you suddenly discover yourself. There won't be a good time for that. A time where you aren't afraid anymore. And sitting around waiting around every day for that day to come will only waste more time and prolong your suffering. And so you need to get a move on. And it's like ripping off a blanket, you know, like when you wake up, maybe it's a winter morning, it's really cold and you're hesitant to get out of bed and face the day. Maybe you have to go to work or school or whatever. The best solution to that is literally just to quickly rip the blanket off and get up. Just raw dog it. Sit down and reflect on what you really need to do to live the life that you want. And then do it. Because only then can you really start to move forward towards your true self and living how you want to, and not living a miserable existence wishing for a different one where you're actually free. You can do it now. Do it now, actually. Yeah, take 30 seconds to think while I show some ambient imagery. Take 30 seconds to envision yourself 5-10 years from now. Who are you? Both to the world, how does the world perceive you, and deep down, who are you? How do you live your life? Are you free? Are you happy? Do you have purpose and meaning in your life? Are you pleased with your existence to the best that you can be? 30 seconds, then we'll return or skip through. I don't care. 30 seconds. Now that definitely isn't enough time to discover yourself, especially past surface level And for the most part, discovering who you think you are and your place in the world involves actually going out into the world and connecting with it and experiencing being human. Meditation and sitting around thinking all day doesn't cut it. Intellectualizing doesn't cut it. It's not enough. And to discover exactly what you need to do to become who you are probably takes a bit more than thinking. Probably takes a bit more thinking and introspection. Even though, again, I'm sure you already have a good idea of what needs to be done. And I can't really tell you that, but here it's the journey, not the destination, you know. Go and enjoy it for what it is. Discovery's the fun part. Don't waste your life anymore. Have a good one.